Yes.
Well, just like Fairway College, come back to Haunt Rick a few
Yeah,
times
yeah.
as a cameo.
Yeah.
We expect to see Merle come back to Haunt Daryl.
I don't think they can afford me anymore.
One time. No, he's coming up.
No, Daryl's gonna have to give up some of his pay. And that boy is cheap. He's cheaper than AMC. God, he is. Yes, go ahead.
With the transformation of your character on the show, did it have any effect on you as a person?
No. The aftermath has, meeting all of you guys. That's been the best part of doing Merle Dixon is, having all y'all that really, for some sick reason, you connect with this character, and I just got the big book of Rooker. Oh my God, the Rookerholics. They made this book, and in the book there are these letters, and they're so moving and touching. You know, it almost made me cry, but instead I got a Jack and Coke. I'm gonna cry. Well, I think about Jack and Coke. But no, it's beautiful, and meeting all the fans really has been probably the greatest aftermath of doing a role like this. And I'm still a fan of the show. So I can't wait for season 4.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm digging it. I'm gonna miss the opening, but I'm gonna be doing Guardians of the Galaxy over there in London. I leave tomorrow morning. Go back out there shooting. But I'll catch up. I'll be able to catch up when I get back. So I'm a big fan. I love the show. I love all the characters, and I mean I'm a true fan because I'm watching and I'm going like, no way. There's no way I would do that way. I'm like Merle Rooker, kind of like, no way. I take my little Merle. No. So, go ahead.
Did you go out the way you wanted to go out in Walking Dead?
You know what? That was my one of my things when we have our little. Well, they call me and tell me that I'm going to be gone, and I say, well, and then we come in and we talk about it, and that was one of the prevailing notes that kept coming up. Merle, we brought this character in as this kick-ass kind of guy who, not a lot of political correctness in this dude now, so he didn't, if you say the wrong thing, he'll smack you upside your head. So he's a total ass kicker, and he's able to live up to it. So you can't let, I wanted the character to go out the way he came in. Went out and ass kicker, came in an ass kicker, went out and ass kicker, and the odds were just against him, on that day, and he didn't. So that was good. I enjoyed the beatdown right before the governor grabs me. So that was my thing. I said, well, we're gonna have to have some beatdown, dude, because the governor ain't gonna kick Merle's ass. I'm sorry. Ain't gonna happen. I mean, the girl's already beat his ass. So now you make Merle out to be the biggest ass kicker, and now you're gonna let the governor kick his ass. I mean, so we devised this whole big beatdown beforehand. It was a lot more of it. But I was lucky when the editing, because we as actors, we put our notes in, we do it the way we do it, then they can edit it almost any way they want. So I was very fortunate that once all was said and done, they ended up agreeing with me in the editing room. So there was a beatdown, not quite as much as I wanted it to be, but it was good enough to satisfy my need that I was already really messed up before he grabbed me, right? So, and even with that, they still wanted me to put up a big fight. No, I'm not going to put up a fight. Dude, I've already had my beat down. The governor's just finishing up. He's mopping up now, guys. So, no, they wanted this big fight between the governor. And I was like totally in disagreement. I was like, no, ain't going to be a big fight, guys. No. Ain't happening. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Has anyone actually claimed to stink palm you at a convention?
No, that would not be good.
What was your favorite lineup you said on The Walking Dead?
My favorite line?
Yeah.
What was your favorite line?
Your brother.
My favorite line was an added line. Not a lot of people know this. It was an added line on the rooftop, and it was Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. That's my favorite line. Go ahead.
Did you get a chance to keep any souvenirs from the show?
I don't know where Little Merle is. One day you may see it somewhere. Yes, sir, go ahead, you. Yeah.
Who are your favorite sports teams?
Well, you know what, I'm a little bit partial to the Sox, the White Sox. They're the only ones that invited me over, because they invited me, I threw out the first pitch a couple years back. And they were like the best. They were a great team, and just all the people that do all the work behind the scenes were just phenomenal. They were loving people and very friendly, and so we had a great time that day. So I've sort of kind of started watching them and stuff. So and I also did 8 Men Out, which was about the Chicago White Sox back in 1919 when they played the Cincinnati Reds, and they conspired with gamblers to throw the World Series. And I played a guy named Chick Gandil. So even early on in my career, I followed the Sox for a while. So. And every other team in the world, I love them all, as long as you do your job and you win. If you don't win, I'm like, jeez. Go ahead.
What's your favorite behind-the-scenes moment on set?
Trying to cash my check.
Is there any movies or entertainment stuff that you passed on that you're directing?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead. Yes, did you like that? I answered more questions, actually answered questions in that Twitter takeover than I've done in my entire life. Except when I was pulled in front of the judge. Never mind.
Do you plan to do it again at all?
But you know what? I think they plan to do it again with other characters. So there may be a Norman takeover. There may be So I think they're planning to do that. When people have time, and so it took forever to get me there to do it. So I was just happened to be back. I actually didn't even have to do it. I didn't have to be there, but I went there. Did you see the video beforehand? Yeah. Was that funny shit? That was so funny. That was my idea. I said, well, Twitter takeover. I should actually take over your place, dude. I should pull my truck in, skid to a stop, break in the door. They said, we can't break in the door. I said, okay, well, I'll just knock. Well, we fixed this guy, and the little guy with the coffee, he filmed most of it. So they were just open. They did whatever I wanted. I said, okay, and then I'll just climb over and go around the fencing, climb over the fencing. It's about a 20-foot drop. And then I'll come around and let you in, and then you spill your coffee. And it was awesome. Yes, back there. Yes, sir. You young man. Yes.
Was it hard to act, or did
No.
Little Merle, did it ever break?
Oh, Little Merle? Was it hard to have it on my arm? At times, yeah. It's like you get tired, you want to pick something up, throw it. Yeah, there's sometimes. Well, they let me take it off. Once I get, after a while, I got to taking it off as often as possible. it just got hot, and so yeah. But it wasn't heavy. There was several blades. There was a real blade, and then there was a plastic blade with a rubbery kind of thing, and we ended up using the real blade because I got really quite good at it. I have good hand-eye coordination and stuff, so after a while the tip of the blade became just like the tip of my finger, you could, just touch things, and it got real easy for me to do, and so most of, some of the stunt fights, the stunt guys, if you're gonna get poked in the eye with a real blade or poked in the eye with a plastic blade that's stiff, it doesn't matter. So you just gotta work it out and be very, very, very extremely careful. But a lot of the stuff I use my real blade for. You
should raise your hand higher.
It worked out pretty well. Nobody got stabbed. From me, anyway. Go ahead, sir, right here.
Yes, I just want to comment that I actually, and the audience may disagree with me on this, I actually preferred Merle over Daryl. Most of my coworkers actually said to me, oh, no, as you get into the series, you're going to like Daryl better. Nope, I still preferred Merle, but even by the end. I thought you were far more...
A man with taste. What do you think about that, women? We're going to go pretty soon, so I'm going to take like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 really fast questions. I really like doing this. This is like my thing, and I enjoy it. So we're going to have your questions ready, and only one question, and I'll answer it as quickly and as interestingly as possible. Yes, Paul.
Who is your favorite actor to work with?
No, I hate him.
What kind of emotion was it that last that dinner you guys had?
No, there was no emotion at all. I just ate. Free!
What do you about the U.S. when you're in the UK?
Well, you miss being in the U.S. There are cameras everywhere. Everywhere. Big Brother is everywhere. And guess what? It don't stop the bad guys from doing whatever the hell they want to do. Yes, sir, go ahead.
How was it making Walking Dead survival instinct?
It was pretty good. They pay well, too. Yes, sir, go ahead.
If Merle had not died, what direction would you have liked to seen his character go in?
It would, you know what? It would become the Merle and Daryl show. Go ahead, go back.
You have mentioned the bone collector. Did you enjoy filming that also?
Yes, I did. Next. You.
Do you think this spin-off series in 2015 that I've been hearing about?
I don't know nothing about that. Next. You, young lady, do it.
Okay. On behalf of all your fans, I just want to thank you so much for coming out here.
That's not a question.
Thanks for flying back and forth all these flights.
Don't you want to know what kind of underwear I wear?
No, I just appreciate it.
I don't wear underwear. Go ahead, next. Can you know the guns have been in hiding for a few days? Go ahead. Hurry up, get up here, I am.
Oh my God.
How close you to
Toxic Pop has a new Facebook page. Like it to see pictures and keep informed about our upcoming events and videos. A link is in the description. Go to www.facebook.com/toxicpop1.